beautiful Bishan Park surrounded by people living their everyday lives in the homes around us. And we have some everyday questions, but the answers to those questions will be significant because this conversation is all about retirement planning and how we can live our lives to the fullest in our golden years. I'm Lorna Tan, age 58. I'm Financial Planning Literacy Head at DBS Bank.
Hi, I'm Anuj Khanna. I am 43 years old and I'm working in fintech industry. My hobbies are mainly to travel and explore the world. When I retire, I want to write movie scripts.
Hi, I'm Iwa Henseling. I am 46 this year. I coach relationships. Well, for me, obviously I would like to retire by the ocean, probably Bali, have a little bed and breakfast.
I'm Farron Hay. I'm 45 this year. I'm in real estate, sales. And I'm looking forward to the day I retire because I have so many things I want to do. I cycle a lot and I engage in small hobbies like collection of watches, stamps, coins.
Hi everyone, my name is Genevieve. I'm a Senior Wealth Planning Manager with DBS Bank.
A recent Manulife survey indicated that saving for retirement is Singaporeans' number one financial goal. But many Singaporeans are having trouble or struggling to find out what to do, what's best for their money. What do you hope to achieve in your retirement?
So I don't see myself retiring full-time. What I will do is move from a part-time job and I want to travel more, maybe half a year when I retire, and then half a year I will pursue freelancing work.
Kind of same, like I don't really want to retire because I can't sit still. So for me, my goal is to have a little, bed and breakfast in Bali, run around the kitchen, meet a lot of people.
The cost of living is very high. So it's good to continue working if you can. I do enjoy what I do and there is a way to scale it down when I retire. Just shifting more time from work to hobbies.
So I would recommend you guys looking to plan to 90 plus. I think that's actually a good thing.
Do you have a ballpark figure in mind that you think you need during your retirement?
I would say $6,000 to $7,000 a month is minimum.
I think about 8 to 10K in current day dollars for me and my wife.
I've never really thought about it because I don't really plan to retire.
One of the articles that I read that actually our Deputy Prime Minister, Mr. Lawrence Wong, he actually mentioned that Singapore's inflation rate will not go back to pre-COVID period.
Our retirement amounts during our golden years will differ from person to person and we do need to plan towards it.
I have an idea, where I want to be, my purpose, and when I retire, things to keep me going. But when it comes to numbers and all that, I'm like, what is a good number?
I will definitely like to analyze how much all the costs that you ideally dream for your retirement lifestyle, like Bali. I think to really travel freely, to tell you how much you actually need.
Because inflation before COVID and inflation after COVID is much higher.
So different.
So when you calculated your amount you need before COVID was much lesser than what you calculated now.
To help you with that, we have a retirement calculator at DBS.
That website can actually guide you on how much you roughly need by keying in maybe a little bit of expenditure on how much you roughly deem you need, and then they also factor in how much do you think you will live till your retirement age, and then they really do the calculation for you, and they have also factored in inflation.
This conversation right now, we can focus on how you can accelerate the wealth portion of your retirement plan. What have you guys done in terms of financial planning?
For me, I used to do a lot of stock trading earlier after I made some losses and moved towards safer plans where I mainly focus on fixed deposits till now, where I'm getting good returns.
You really move from one extreme to
other. Yeah, if I have to have a good savings for my retirement, I need to look at other plans as well.
I leave all the planning to my husband mainly. But as a couple, we believe in planning, making money by businesses.
For myself, initially I'm single, got married 4 years ago. So now the plan, thank you. So the plan now to me is about having an end goal and then having a written plan on how to get there, right? So to be honest, that plan is not as detailed as I want it to be.
So when I was doing my own planning, in my 30s, I actually quantified the expenses that I think I would need in my retirement. So I decided that the more guaranteed income flows will help to fund my needs, and then the not so guaranteed income flows from the riskier products can help to fund my wants. So I would say that for the more guaranteed income flows, which is more stable and and they're recurring, I would use them to fund my needs. So products that will come under this kind of flows would be definitely the CPF life payouts or interest from CPF accounts. On the other side, I would have the more variable income flows. So this is where my surplus cash is invested into, say, more products that maybe seem as riskier but may not be so if you're riding it for the long term, ride out the market volatility.
What does ILP mean?
An ILP is an insurance product. It has both an insurance component as well as an investment component. So in this investment component, this is where you sort of select the unit trusts that you believe can give you that growth. So instead of buying one company share, you can invest into a fund that invests into these sectors, and you can look for different sectors, different geographies, as well as different themes. Different funds will perform well at different times. So it gives you the flexibility to also switch funds, throughout the time that you're invested.
And the best part about switching is we don't charge for switching. And you do have the dollar cost averaging effect of investment in play.
I think it's a good asset to have in our overall investment to boost the returns.
I will encourage all of you, if you're investing in ILP, to keep it for the long term, because then it will help you to ride out the market volatility, help you to compound over the years. So meaning that in your golden years, you're withdrawing cash payouts, say every month or every year.
Planners tell us a lot of plans are long term and they don't have a lot of flexibility in there. So which worries me that if I am going to invest, I don't know what is going to happen tomorrow.
A lot of people always talk about flexibility, and then in turns, right, emotions come into play when it comes to investment.
I think it's very important to understand one's risk profile before we start investing.
I do see like a drop in risk appetite maybe for like clients 50 years old onwards.
It all depends on what I'm comfortable with or what I'm willing to put out that bunch of money to. It goes back to also what is my need and our needs and what are our wants, right?
So for the income flows that help to manage my needs, an annuity is actually an insurance product. You pay a single premium or a lump sum at the start. Over a number of years, in my case it will be 65, I will start receiving recurring monthly payouts for the rest of my life.
Annuities gives you like a monthly income.
Some people like to also invest or buy endowment plans. These are insurance plans that require you to put in a premium over a limited period of time, and after which you get a lump sum at the end of the maturity period. It could be 20 years away or 25 years away. So it's possible to have a few of these endowment plans to sort of ladder them up. So these endowment plans can complement your other payouts to help you fund your activities in your retirement.
Currently, the T-bills and the fixed deposits are also giving similar returns. So if I compare them, then why should I go for endowment plans?
The T-bills and the Singapore savings bonds is only this period where we have very high interest rates, but it's not going to last forever. But you have the endowment plans that can give you that kind of returns far into the future.
Oh, that's a lot of options that I've just learned today. It's amazing.
If you look at it from a bigger perspective, what can work for you and for a lot of people will be having a diversified portfolio. Will you do anything differently after today's conversation?
I think it's fine to start small, right? As long as we start early, because time is the friend in this game, right? You get more time to compound, and also to remind myself to set a regular schedule to review the plans.
I would say diversifying is much more important. So one is look at ILP, research more on what the product does and how it works.
Go back and speak to my husband and let him know that, oh, I've learned so much today.
I think with the right advice as well as the right plans and policies available with the guidance and all, as well as something more structured for you guys individually, will also be able to help you live confident.
So you can have a combination of both, setting up a financial plan digitally, and you can review it every month and meet up with your financial advisor twice a year to rebalance your portfolio and discuss whether there's any shortages. It's wonderful that you've started planning for your retirement and you have so many new experiences that you can look forward to. And we are happy to be able to support you to live confident, to enjoy these adventures, out there in the future.